Hey Bastian, you look exhausted. What's the matter? Did you run all the way over to your laptop?
Hey Marcus, I'm really sorry. I just came straight from a customer meeting and I was not able to find a parking spot next to my flat. Apparently, Stuttgart is just a horrible place when you want to park close to the location you want to go to.
Well, I thought you were a little more digital.
Well, I am, or at least I thought I am. What do you mean?
Well, I usually don't search for parking spots anymore. They just magically appear on my navigation system.
What? Well, you had my curiosity, but now you do have my attention. So please tell me more.
Well, I will not just simply tell you, I will show you. So as you can currently see, I'm driving through the city of Frankfurt, and as I'm doing so, my car recognizes street signs. Now, combined with other car sensors, it therefore knows where it's allowed to park and where it's not allowed to do so. As of right now, this might not be interesting to me, but it might be interesting to you. And of course, there are other drivers driving around town that might also be interested to know where free parking spots are. Well, I can sell this information to my car manufacturer, who in turn can sell this to those drivers. Well, for example, you. And my car manufacturer in turn pays me in coins, which I can use to buy goodies in his store. But before we talk any further, let me maybe pull over so it's more careful or more safe for us to talk.
Thank you very much for staying safe.
Sure.
Well, that is great for you, but how can I make use of it and how does it actually work?
Well, the idea behind it is a data exchange platform. You could imagine it like a neutral blockchain-based marketplace for vehicle data. And you could compare it to eBay, for example. And as eBay does not own any products or assets traded over the platform, so does this solution. And the primary goal of eBay is to connect buyer and seller, and this is exactly what this platform does as well, just for digital assets like data in a much more secure and transparent way. And what eBay does is that it ensures that after the transaction, the asset and the money flow is taken care of. And one thing I really want to emphasize here is that the key differentiator of this market is that this data exchange platform is distributed, meaning there's no central party in control of all the data or funds.
Okay, so you know I'm a salesperson, and to paraphrase it in my easy words, today my Audi can talk to other Audis, but my Audi cannot talk to your Fiat. So now the novelty is that cars from different brands can now talk to each other. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct.
Okay, so now you really got me hooked. So do we have this eBay-like web marketplace up and running?
Well, yes, we do, and I can of course show that to you. So the marketplace looks like you would expect. It's a marketplace for different vehicle data. And let's now imagine that I'm part of a car manufacturing organization and I'm interested in buying data because that's my job. So what I do now is I go on the marketplace and I find different data products organized by use cases. So now let's explore one of those. For example, this road condition use case. And as we can see now, we see different data products I might be interested in. So let's dive into one of those. And as you can see now I get an overview for this very specific data product. For instance, the fleet size, how many vehicles collected that data that I can buy here in this data product. You know, what's the data format, so I know how to integrate this with my own processes, and what are the different data attributes, so what am I actually buying here, and of course also the price. And now it's as easy as just clicking the subscribe button over here for gaining access to that data product.
Okay, I can definitely see some interesting sales potential in there. When I look at it a little bit further, then the platform is an enabler for an entire collaboration ecosystem in the mobility space, because OEMs can now easily talk to each other and exchange data so that they can jointly create new digital services. Just a few use cases that come to my mind. For instance, usage-based insurance. You as a driver can share your data with an insurer, or as an electric vehicle manufacturer, you can now buy charging infrastructure data for a improved mapping service for their drivers. And hold on, I just came from a a manufacturing customer meeting, and their problem was that they don't get all the necessary data points because they use approximately 20 plus different machines from different machine OEMs, and they require those data points to derive optimized maintenance cycles for their production lines. Is that something that the platform can solve too?
Well, those are some interesting thoughts you have there. And let me maybe beforehand mention that, well, as of right now, the platform is in fact focused on the mobility space. And this has two reasons. So on the one hand is the strategic collaboration between HP and Continental, Continental being the second largest automotive supplier in the world. And on the other hand, we see a tremendous demand for fair, transparent, and automated data exchange in this mobility space. But coming back to your question, of course, this concept can be applied to many other industries. For instance, the manufacturing industry, or giving another example, the financial industry. Those are very good examples where this data exchange platform could come in value.
Okay, so what does one customer have to do in order to benefit from the platform?
Well, that's fairly straightforward. So the easiest way would be to explore it in a pilot. So finding out what data demand I currently hold, and identifying how I can supply this, and additionally, what the value of the data is that I currently hold. This would be the easiest start.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Marcus, for your great input. So my key takeaways from your explanation are, and please correct me if I'm wrong, first, HPE and Continental revolutionized the data exchange across companies. They start in the mobility space and set a benchmark for other industries. Second, digital customer experience is key today. The problem is that the required data points are scarce because of missing data exchange standards as well as monetization schemes. Essentially, this data exchange and monetization platform is a key enabler for the next generation of digital services. And last but not least, customers who want to be digital pioneers can start today by testing the platform as part of a pilot project. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Marcus.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you very much for your attention. We really hope you enjoyed this little teaser. In case you're interested in a pilot project, please get in touch with Marcus or myself. You can see the email addresses on the screen. I think this is a perfect example of how HPE's Pointnext services can support customers and partners in their digital transformation from ideation to execution, and make sure also to visit the webpage in the internet. Thank you very much.